Nakano mentioned afternoon. After I lost her, the void was so great that I pushed myself to grant her wish. I ended up losing sight of myself. If I had just stopped to think, I would have known that wasn't what she would have wanted. But now my eyes are open to the truth. Thanks so much. I think she can be at peace now. Don't mention it, it's what we do. Please don't hesitate to contact us again if anything else were to happen. Sure. Well, I have to go to work now, excuse me. So it's over. Mr. Manabe must have been scared to finally admit that his dead loved one appeared in front of him as a ghost and attacked people. He was probably afraid he had wandered into a world he shouldn't have. Chief, I've spoken with a lot of people involved, and it was just as you thought. Manabe had encounters with 5 women, the apartment manager, a neighbor, a market worker. They all had inexplicable phenomena occur, either injuring themselves or barely avoiding an accident. The cause of these phenomena is most certainly the ghost of that woman. Hold on, does that mean Yorosaka Manabu was dating several women right after his fiance's untimely death? Eh? But there must be some kind of mistake. Neighbor and train station employees have witnessed Yorosaka Manabe on dates with women. I've also spoken to each of the women involved. They all admitted to dating Manabe. So, that ghost wasn't going after random women? That seems to be the case. However, it seems like Manabe wasn't enjoying any of it. According to Tetsuya, it's as if he wanted to become happy as soon as possible, just for her. It was very nearly an obsession. But, still, that doesn't change the fact that he was dating several women at once. How does that... Well, it depends. When you start dating, especially initially, you're just trying to get your feet wet. Now, if you make that promise that, oh no, we're going steady and it's just me and you, then it's what you call 2-timing, or in this case, 6-timing. But you never know. You have to test the waters and find out, especially in this day and age of online dating. You know, it's very hard to see if a second date will happen or if somebody's compatible. It takes a little bit. Really does. You can't walk into a date knowing that it's gonna work out. You're right. That makes sense. They were attacked. Think how his fiance must have felt. We didn't have to what? Defeat her like that? Regardless of the motive, it doesn't change the fact she was hurting people. If you witnessed an attack, would you pretend you didn't see it? Would you not help the victim? Well, besides, ghosts tend to defy logic and reason. If you don't take a situation seriously enough, things can take a turn for the worse. Ghosts are complicated, and treating them with kid gloves isn't going to get you anywhere. That's why it's best to nip things in the bud. It may not be the best option for those involved, but it's one of the few good ones. That might be true, but it's not that all ghosts are evil. But the fact is, there are plenty out there to hurt humans. Evil spirits who latch on, stealing the life out of our lives, an invisible burden. This slowly instills a deep, dark resentment from the living. This resentment builds and takes on a life of its own. Things come full circle. Laws and morals mean nothing to a soul who remains unsaved. And sometimes we must risk our lives to face them. That's what these ghosts are, these existences we find ourselves up against are. This world is filled to bursting with ghosts like that. So who should deal with them? Clearly those who can see them, hear their voices, and sense their presence. It's the obvious solution. I'm not overstating things by saying we were given these abilities for this exact purpose. We are their mortal enemies, vaccines against viruses. Toss aside your hesitation. Treat it as simply a business. If you want to stay alive, that is. To tell the truth, if you start considering deep stuff like your mission and fate, you'll never stop. The job of gatekeepers is to exercise ghosts in Tokyo and receive compensation. That's it. The client could be malicious or a violent criminal. As long as they pay us money, I'll gladly exercise whatever they want. This world revolves. Wait, what? What did you say? Kane. Mondai no Ishi Kane. Rete no Ishi Kane. It'll always be needed so long as there's a ghost threat. We use our powers to stand as humanity's gatekeepers. Alright, time to head home. Where's that? Well, the office, of course. Huh? Sari Mifune, congratulations, you are hired. You're officially one of us as of this moment. Alright. We welcome those who can see ghosts. You'll have to figure out how to use your powers against them on your own in battle. Make sure you work hard along with Ryusuke. I have high hopes for you. Fuck, did I just beat the game? This is the opening sequence. Because I've never played a 2-hour game before. Well, I have, but for the price that I paid for this one? That's cold as ice. Alright, everybody's here now. Alright, let's see.
Oreshi, 訓練に付き合う。これくらいの結果は予測していました。データ測定完了です。それじゃあ。俺氏、訓練に付き合う。これくらいの結果は予測していました。データ測定完了です。それじゃあ。
Like he gives the best stuff.
俺氏、訓練に付き合う。これくらいの結果は予測していました。データ測定完了です。それじゃあ工房に戻ります。
データソフト考えます。ありがとうございました。ね、どうもありがとう、ミスターロバート。Thank you。日本人ですか？どうもありがとう、ミスターロバート。どうもどうも、ティンティンティン、どうもどうも、ティンティンティン。Not enough TP. I need more TP in my life. Give me all that toilet paper. Supernatural.
ゲームスタートです。
私に勝負を挑むとはいい度胸じゃない？これでどう？
いいわ、私が相手よ。攻撃よ。これでどう？
俺が相手をしてやろう。俺の攻撃だな。
いいですよ。相手しましょう。
私の番ね。これでどう？
私の番ね。
私はの番で。
攻撃よ。
さてどうするかな。俺の攻撃だな。
さてどうするかな。おほほほほ。
私の番ね。
おほほほほほ。
これでどう？これを使うわ。これを使うわ。
私の番ね。
さてどうするかな。
さてどうするかな。
やるじゃない。
私の番ね。これでどう？当然の結果ね。
Damn.
私に負けたんだから、今日一日言うことを聞いてもらうわよ。
ようこそ MIT へ。何を開発しますか？またどうぞ。
またどうぞ。
やあ、いらっしゃいませ。
It's like he's right in front of the AC. I know what it is now. You're in front of a industrial powered AC. That's why you look like a superhero all the time. I'm convening 7-Eleven man. Lord.
残念。残念。以上でよろしいですか？サンキューっす。おめでとうございます。また来てくださいね。
Hi, hi. MIT. It's called MIT.
MIT へ。何を開発しますか？またどうぞ。
You're telling me you made 20,000? Is that correct? 2 million would be 20,000? So revenue is 100,000. Profit is 20. Interesting. Interesting.
それじゃ
So there you go. Is everyone ready to rock? Are you guys pumped? Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Alrighty guys, this is our last song. I dedicate this number to a genius guitarist who died too young. The song's called Flat Voice Me. What? Give it to me. Hey, what's going on? The guitar is too fast. It's not me, the guitar is guitar. Give me my guitar. Whoa, what's that sound? Ow, my ears. What the hell is up with this guitar? It's as if it's not mine. Stop playing. Hey, come on. What the hell? Keep playing. What's wrong? It's not on. Huh, I'm not sure when it happened, but the plug's been taken out. Are you nuts? It can't make a sound. It's not plugged in. But it isn't plugged in. I'm not playing it, but it's still making sound. No, not this guitar. It started up again. Flat echoing voice. Guitar. My guitar. Wait, that was an ending sequence, and now we got the opening sequence again. So it's a new chapter. Script: Suzu Imai. Planning: Masatoshi Ojita. Character design: Shinatsu Kurahana. Design: Satoshi Nishikawa. Is that an arrow? Video effects: Koya Takahashi. Programming: Hideto Suzuki. Opening team: Shoot That Crimson Sky. Again, it's not bad. I actually like this. The opening sound grown on me. Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Hunters. Daybreak Gig Special Edition World Tour. What? Now when you say world, you mean just Japan or actually traveling different places? Epitaph. I forget how to pronounce that. No, no more running into people, please. Please, I can't take this. I'm still paying alimony since the last time I bumped into someone. Good morning, Toma. Oh.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, Ruski. Evil spirits will latch on, stealing the life out of our lives, an invisible burden. This slowly instills a deep, dark resentment from the living. This resentment builds and takes on a life of its own, and things come full circle. Loss and morals mean nothing to a soul who remains unsaved, and sometimes we must risk our lives to face them. That's what these ghosts, these existences we find ourselves up against are. This world is filled to bursting with ghosts like that. So who should deal with them? Clearly those who can see them, hear their voices, and sense their presence. It's the obvious solution. I'm not overstating things by saying we were given these abilities for this exact purpose. We are their mortal enemies, vaccines against viruses. Toss aside your hesitation, treat it as simply a business. If you want to stay alive, that is. I never thought of seeing ghosts like this. I only thought about how strange it was that I had powers, how I was different from others. I loathed the fact. Rather than trying to understand what I could do, I pushed them aside. I thought that if I understood them, my life would forever change for the worse. I felt like maybe things wouldn't be able to return to normal, and it scared me. That's why I followed you, Ruski, and visited gatekeepers. I wanted answers. I thought you might be able to show me the answers to the questions I've waited for so long. I want the truth. I don't want to stand still or run away anymore. I want to go forward. But here I am, blindly jumping in, not even sure if I should. Maybe I'm too afraid to know. Why ghosts exist? The other side of death. Why must you get me caught up in these types of discussions so early in the morning? And rather than just listening, how about some kind of reaction at least? And besides, Sayuri! Oh no. Thank you so much for not bumping into me this time. I was having a heart attack. I got PTSD from the last time you bumped into me. You need to stop doing that. Ohayo gozaimashita, Saya. Oh, I see. Ryusuke's. Sama. Genki desu ka? No more bumping, please. No more bumping. Stop bumping into me. No more bumping. Just whenever you're like 10 feet away from me, just let me know that you're approaching me so I can be ready for this. My PTSD is no joke. I just bumped into him. Let's go, Saya. We'll be late. What? Ryusuke should come with us. I mean, he is in the same class, right? It's fine. We just finished talking. Gomen nasai. Did I interrupt you too? You know what? I don't like you. I'm so sorry. I don't know. You were you were friendly like that. Don't worry about it, Saya. Ryusuke is just messing with you. You're right. I'm glad you got sarcasm. Hey, I don't want her to get the wrong idea, so keep your stupid jokes to yourself. Saya, I never thought you were in the way. I could never feel like that about you. Arigato. Yatta, arigato. Come on, we're going to be late. Hurry up. Yotoma, how are you? I see, well, that's understandable. A lot of people get sick after coming into contact with ghosts, so don't let your guard down. I know you're not used to dealing with all of this, so I'm worried about your well-being. Looks like Mifune had a rough night. It seems she's having a hard time coming to terms with things.